This is what I would do if I had to start Forex as a beginner. Number one, I will keep my mouth shut. One of the ways to kill your dream is to tell it to small-minded people. As a beginner trader, you are always excited that you found something that can make you money, give you that dream that you ever dream of, that can take you abroad, that can give you luxury. But you need to contain your joy. That is the key word. Learn to contain your joy. Because the people you are telling did not see the dream you are seeing. They've not been there. They are not thinking your new thoughts right now. So you need to be in the right circle of people before you can open your mouth to tell somebody that you trade Forex. Learn to keep things low key. Don't be so excited that you tell your mom, your dad, your friends in school, and the rest like that. A preacher is not valuable in his own town. So what makes you feel your friend can believe that you that came out, they know your family background, they know how you people have to manage to feed, and you want to travel abroad the next year. They know. Some might even want to kill your dream. So what I will do is I will keep a low profile and let them figure it out themselves. Let my own results speak for me. Some people have quitted Forex because they listen to advice of friends. They tell them they can't make it. And when they lose money on the market, they think it's true, they can't make it. They back out. As a beginner trader, you want to know that yes, you will lose money in the market. But definitely by the time you become profitable, whatever you've lost in 2 years, in 3 years, if you become profitable in 1 month, you can gain it back. That I'm speaking from experience. So what you want to do as a beginner trader, just lay low, keep a low profile, and focus on your studies squarely. Take Forex as a course, as a discipline. Unlike when you get admission in school, that's a discipline. Probably a discipline in theater arts, a discipline in accounting and finance, a discipline in law. So this is also a discipline in Forex. So take it as a discipline. Give yourself a target. Give yourself 2 years go, 3 years go to become grounded. All right? And that is how you can become good in Forex trading. Don't just come into Forex with an excitement mentality, thinking that yes, it's all rosy. No. And learn to follow those who are on the path. Study their steps, follow their advice, and do as they say you should do. That is how you can become good in Forex trading. So if I had to start Forex all over again, this is what I will do. I will keep my mouth shut. I will never tell my friends, not even my family members, that I'm into Forex, because at first they may not believe it. All right. And these are people that will later come back to you and enroll to become a student under you when they start seeing results. Results is evidence. Results cancel insults. So with your results, they will be able to do Forex. But if you tell them initially, immediately, you are killing their own dream. So you are not even preventing them from learning. You are helping them not to back out from Forex in case they come to the knowledge of Forex. So if you tell them immediately they don't understand Forex, they will not do Forex again. But with your results, they will be interested in learning whatever it is you are learning. So not telling them is also helping them. Because later they will get to know and they will understand why you didn't tell them initially. The second thing I would do if I had to start Forex afresh is to go into Forex trading full time. This advice is not applicable to you if you have a family to feed, if you are the breadwinner of your family. This does not apply to you if you have responsibility in your shoulder. But if you are watching me right now and you live with your parents or your guardians, you don't pay bills at home, you neither pay bills or feed the family, you have people that are responsible for your shelter and your daily bread, face Forex squarely. Quit that job and face Forex squarely. This will help you a lot. I remember when I started, I'm a family man, I'm married with 2 kids, but I cannot quit my job. So I had to find a balancing to learn Forex and to also go for my daily bread. And this took me over 3 years to become profitable. All right. So, but if you, as a beginner trader, you have all it takes to learn Forex without any interference, without having to think of your food or your clothes or shelter, go into it fully. I bet you it may not take you 1 year, 6 months to become profitable. You have that time to learn Forex, to understand it. Your routine can just be sleep, wake up and study. Sleep, wake up, eat and study. That should just be your routine. Eat, sleep, wake up, eat and study. Sleep, wake up, eat and study. That should be your routine. Unlike me, that has responsibility, all right, I don't have to do all that because I had to wake up, go to my office, because that is where my monthly allowance comes from, my salary comes from, that I should use to feed my family. Then, while at night, when I get back from work, I go into my studies. I make sure I have a routine to study. So I was so grinded that I don't have any spare time. Whatever spare time I have is either I'm in church or I'm in my study room. That is what has helped me. And it took me over 2 to 3 years to become profitable. And becoming profitable, I had to let my 9 to 5 go and face Forex full time. So if you are watching me and you are starting Forex afresh, if you have family, you have responsibility, I don't recommend that you quit your job. Build your capacity to a level that when Forex now start paying you, that is 2 times or 3 times greater than your salary, then you cannot quit your job. But before you do that, you want to have at least 6 months savings. You want to have your house rent paid upfront before you quit your job. All right. But if you have somebody that is catering for you, shouldering your responsibility, you don't have any excuse. Go all in. Go all in. Study it all your time. This will help you. And perhaps you are a student, you are in school, you still have the responsibility. I don't recommend you quit school. Yes. Find a balancing between it. All right. Take Forex as additional course. If you are in university or in secondary school, let me say as a university student, you have like 9 courses you're studying. Take Forex as the 10th course. Give it your time. Give it your best. Whatever you prioritize grows. So prioritize Forex. All right. And in no time, you will see the result. That is what I would do if I am to start Forex all over again. The third thing I will do if I am to start Forex over again is to enroll for mentorship. And this helped me a lot. This is applicable to anybody, whether you are a student or you have responsibility or you have the whole time to study Forex. Go and learn under somebody. There is no time to reinvent the wheel. No, don't create a new wheel. Just model what has worked. All right. Now, this is the advantage to learn under a mentor. A mentor will guide you so that the loopholes that he or she fell into, you'll be able to cross that loophole. All right. A lot of people that say they are self-taught Forex trader, if you ask them, they have a lot of whip at their back, meaning that they've done some silly mistakes several times that has cost them more than what they could have even used to pay for mentorship for a course. All right. Why? Because there was nobody to guide them. There was nobody to put them aright. Okay. And this cost them a lot of money. There are some things that you may not see on the chart that your mentor will tell you. Now, understanding the charts is just 15%. Risk management is just 15%. Psychology is 70% in Forex trading. Why? Because strategy last year and this year is the same thing. Support and resistance does not change. The same principle that applied to support and resistance 3 years ago still apply today. But psychology changes. Your psychology must grow. And psychology can only be imparted either through mistakes in the market or through leadership. to mentorship. All right. Mentor will tell you why this trade is like this. They will tell you what you don't even understand. And another thing a mentor will do for you is to shorten your learning curve. What took me 3 months, 3 years to learn, some of my students got it in 6 months. Some even got it in less than 4 months. But it took me 3 years to learn. Did you see that? And make sure you have a mentor that has your time. Some of the mistakes some people do is they want to look for mentor that is flashy, mentor that has the Lamborghinis lifestyle, that lives in this and that. It's good, right? But with that mentor, have your time. The fact that you've enrolled for the academy or the mentorship does not mean they will have time for you. There are times that you come on the chat, you don't understand the market, you have a question to ask, no one to answer you. Your mentor is busy, he doesn't even have time for you. Your mentor is someone that has over 1 million followers, or 5,000 followers, 20,000 followers, or 50,000 followers, 100,000 followers. Your mentor is someone that has over 100,000 followers. How do you think that person will have your time? All right. But you want to look for a mentor that whenever you need their attention, they are just one phone call away. Even when I registered to get mentored, my mentor never had my time. It wasn't their fault, because they have a lot of students span across the world. They have engagements that has kept them busy. What I did was I had to go for extramural classes. I had to go for my own personal research. Okay, but I make it a duty that whoever learns under me, I must give that person due time for one-on-one. That is the reason why most of my students catch it in less than 6 months. I'm not saying you must learn under me, but make sure you have a mentor that has your time in mind, that has your interest, a mentor that you can even call or message on WhatsApp. It's so important. So that is what I would do again. I will not learn under mentor that will not be there for me if I'm to start Forex again. I will search for that mentor that has my time. The last but not the least thing I will do if I'm starting Forex early is to document my everyday journey in Forex trading. I'm not saying you should become a mentor immediately, but you learn more faster when you teach people what you learn. Whatever you teach sticks with you. All right, and it will give you that, that passion to go in search of extra knowledge. I see a lot of Forex traders now, and they are not on YouTube. They are not documenting their journey. This is not helping you. You are not coming to YouTube because you want YouTube to pay you. YouTube cannot pay you as a Forex trader. By the time you become profitable, then you will know that YouTube is broke. So the main reason why you see us come on YouTube is not because we need YouTube money. No, it's because we want to help people out there, those who do not have access to direct mentorship, those who do not have the fund right now to enroll for mentorship. They can start. They can see that it is possible to learn Forex. All right, at least get the knowledge you need. All right, and gather the skill you can gather and grow your way up there. You documenting your journey, people will resonate with your story. People will know that this person is a beginner. This person started from here. So that by the time you get to that stage where you're not buy flashy cars, where you're not traveling to buy first class, they will not see you show up from nowhere. You have a track record. People can resonate with your story that, I know when this guy started. Look at his first and second video and look at where he is now. So that is the reason why a lot of Forex traders document their journey. You will hear me say, I'm always coming on YouTube or on your screen to document my Forex, journey. All right. So as to have a track record. I don't want to make this video long. If you want to watch an extension of this video where I spoke about mistakes Forex trader makes, and it will explain to you some of the mistakes Forex trader makes when they are starting out in Forex trading. I hope this has blessed you. Thank you for watching to this very moment. I see you in my next video. Thank you.